What is going on, everybody? Looks like it's working. Welcome to another lovely week of In the Studio Live. I don't have an interview today. I'm just gonna be in the studio working on this very strange song. It's for a Belgian musical, and so I'm mixing the entire track, and we're basically onto the vocals at this point. So I'll be doing some tuning, editing, and then just showing my approach for getting vocals to just sit right in a very strange, whimsical mix. I guess is the best way to describe it. Let's see. So next week I have an interview scheduled, so that's gonna be super fun. You guys are gonna really like this. It's another very strange series of songs, but I'm actually gonna have two guests on. I can't spoil the surprise right now, but basically the songs are so bizarre and abstract. I'm looking forward to picking their brain as to how you even can write music like that. So that'll be coming up soon. In the meantime, you guys are just gonna sit tight and listen to this wacky Belgian musical that I have. I'll give you a little sample right now of what we're working with, okay? Oh, man! Thank you, Cassandra, for, I think it was a like or a share or something. Appreciate that. So check out this track. It's kind of wild. So I have the vocals muted. I should probably put them in so you can hear. But yeah, you can hear it's piano driven. There's a lot of cool synthesizers and stuff. Where are all my vocals at? Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, here's all the vocals. Got quite a number of them. Kyle, what's up, my man? So if you want to hear the vocals. So the lyrics are, I thought I loved you, but then I ate my broccoli. I don't know, man. Let me see. Here we go. So there's a lot of choruses. Here we go. So a lot of the vocals are actually these harmonies in the chorus, I think, are synthetically written. I think it's I don't know if they were actually performed. I think it was like a human choir thing, like a plugin. And part of the English, the singing of the English is intentionally done with different, with a strong accent because of the musical. So it's really kind of interesting. Crowns in hot steam, be the king of hearts. I mean, it really is about broccoli, man. I mean, it's talking about cooking broccoli. But we're gonna make this sound amazing tonight. But before we get too far into anything, of course, I have a beer tonight. So we got Technicolor Life by 3 Star Brewing. Pretty excited about it. It's a American double IPA made entirely with Mosaic, which happens to be one of my favorite hops. So we're gonna drink some beer and make this musical a smash hit, I guess. Cheers. Ooh, that's yummy. It's very juicy. It's a little on the sweet side for me, but that's okay. It'll help me get through 20 ounces or 16 ounces of it. All right. So let me bring everything back in and bring you guys into the session. So I do want to mention a few things. Number one, this is an interactive show. So if you guys have questions or you just want to mock me or say ridiculous stuff, do so, please, in the chat. You know, I see everything that you guys are saying. So, yeah, say hi. Tell me where you're from if you're new to this live show. And if you like this kind of stuff, I would encourage you to check out my YouTube channel. We just hit 1,000 subscribers, baby. 1,000. Took a while, but we got there. So there's a lot of cool tutorials on there. If you're mixing or mastering engineer, check it out. It's youtube.com/RaytownProductions. Sure, there's a link somewhere. But yeah, let's get into this. All right. Oh man, some broccoli. So there's a lot. I was given a lot of flexibility over these tracks. So let me just magnify this so we can see. So we have background vocals. We have, I don't even know it. There's like a lot of stacks, vocal stacks. Mono, dry. I'm not sure what this even means. Let's find out. Ooh. They sound exactly the same to me. I don't even know what that means, so we're just gonna pick one. So this is part of the fun is like I don't really know what all these things even mean, so we're just I'm gonna take stuff away until I like it. All right, so we want to make sure these are in stereo. Anytime you have group tracks, group vocals, we don't ever want them in mono. It makes it feel smaller, right? We have two ears. We might as well hear out of both a little bit differently so we can get a little bit sense of space. And if you put it in mono, you can't really do that. Thanks, Kyle. You're a true friend.
I thought I loved you, but then I ate my broccoli.
All right, so let's get rid of this mono track, and then we have, I think this is also a mono track. Let's get rid of that. And just so we can see, I'll just mute these. So anything that's in the light blue are the tracks that we're going to actually make, put a little attention towards. Oh man, we got a bunch up here too. So, see, we got this nice, like, everybody singing part. I wonder if this is, like, the final track on the musical. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever know. Dry. What is this? Is this different? So how are you guys doing tonight? Anybody else drinking a beer with me? You should be. Beer's delicious. I'm looking forward to the weekend for sure. It's been one of those weeks again. Ooh, we got some soul. So here's what we can do to see if there's anything different. We can flip the phase. And if it's exactly the same, it'll cancel out. So let's just see. So it sounds like there's reverb on one, and that's probably what what is it? RY? I don't know. Yeah, so dry must be without reverb. This is with reverb. Okay, cool. Let's get rid of this one. I want to put my own reverb on there. I'm picky. I'm very picky when it comes to this kind of stuff. Platinum Seltzer. Awesome. Lucky Schmitz. Cheers to you, man. That's how we do it. How do I connect interface to YouTube? Funny you should ask. I'm going to interrupt this, okay? I'm actually going to put out a video on how to do it. So I have it done. So make sure you subscribe. You probably are if you're here. And I will show you how to do it. It's going to be different for everybody's interface, but it gives you the general setup to how to get everything up and running. So then it'd be easy to troubleshoot. So then if you watch the video and you're still having trouble, hit me up on YouTube and we'll work through it. We'll figure it out. Platinum Seltzer, isn't that like Bud Light or something? I feel like that's what that is. You gotta let me know. I've heard of it. It's one of those big companies like trying to do the seltzer game. All right, what do we got? We got mono, no good. Dry, we want the dry. Let's see, mono, no good. So I will say I really like the fact that the person that sent me all this stuff is really, really good with labeling and gives me tons of options. That's super, super nice. So if you ever work with like a mixing engineer remotely, give them some options. It really, really does help. Like I think it helps make the end product way better. So he had drums that he had made, but they were loops or they're printed through like Cubase's loop agent or whatever, groove agent, loop agent. I don't know. Time for another drink. But they sounded really mechanical, not that great. And I do a lot of like metal production type stuff, really powerful drums. And I asked for the MIDI file, so we sent that, and I was able to reprogram the drums using the MIDI. And I think the drums sound pretty sick right now. I do say so myself. I'll play those for you. I'll actually show you. It's kind of cool. Soloist. Let me see what this is. Ooh. See, the other fun thing he did, this is not the first musical. This is the second musical that I've worked on by this guy. He's a phenomenal composer. And he works with like some super talented vocalists. And it's really fun to see what the vocalists are, to hear. Like I barely have to tune anything, it's just, they just are so good. I will say this song might not showcase some amazing vocal talent because it's more of like a fun track where it's not highlighting like a vocalist per se. But I know there'll be songs where there's vocals that are highlighted down the road, and I'm sure they're gonna be phenomenal. My guitars. So Lucky is asking about my guitars. Let me pull this back. I will tell you about my guitars if I don't break my studio. So this one, I'm gonna try to do this. It's like I'm on a green screen. This one is an ESP EC1000. That was like my last purchase before I stopped playing live music a few years ago. The bass in the middle is, and I don't even know the company. Hang on, let me go check it out. It's called Axtra. AXTRA. It's a local company in Kenosha, Wisconsin. So I'm from Southeast Wisconsin. I found that in a music store, and it was really cheap. It was like, I think it was under $200, but it is heavier than any bass in the store. So it's one of those things where it's like, you know what? I have a feeling this is going to sound really, really good. I'm just going to get it. And because I needed a bass anyways, and I ended up buying that thing, and it sounds pretty amazing. I do want new pickups in it. It's got some Seymour Duncan on the bridge pickup, but I want to get something a little bit more aggressive, I think. But that's for another time. And then the one on the far back, move my big head out of the way. This one, that is Fender Strat. So I basically just upgraded everything about it. I put new tuners in it. I have graphite saddles in there. It's got Seymour Duncan, Jeff Beck in the bridge in a 57, 59? I can't even remember anymore. One of those in the neck. But that combination for like punk rock stuff is awesome, man. I loved it. Yeah, it just, I haven't played it much. I always go to my EC1000 when I'm playing music. But I'm in the market for a new guitar. So, but I'm looking at a 7-string because I'm super metal now, apparently. Mixing a Belgian musical, and I'm talking about playing a 7-string guitar. All right. Cool, let's pull this back in. Actually, cheers to you guys spending your Thursday night with me. Cool. All right. Get into it. Let's mix some vocals. So the first thing I want to do is break it into like the leads and then anything that's supporting the lead. Okay, so I have a template that I always use and I have everything pre-routed for me. So lead vocals, I'm just going to drag it to the lead track. This is lead chorus. Let me zoom this in so we can see. Cool. And then, so here are all of our backups. This is backup. Second vocals. So I'm going to have to check that out. And then we have these solo vocals. I'll worry about those later because these are just like little tiny things that we need to get the main vocals down first before we worry about all that other stuff. Let me just bring everything back. So these are probably like harmonies. Yeah, because they're supporting the... So we'll bring those there. You got so Lucky's got a 5-string LTD bass. It's okay. Jackson DK2. That's awesome, man. There's something about like when you buy like another guitar, it just kind of inspires you to write music, you know, or a bass or something. And I'm needing some of that inspiration about now, you know? But we live in such a weird world. I'm hesitant to spend money. You know, it's like there's so much weird stuff going on. Wait, we don't want this. This is the same track. Okay, we want these all centered. These are all stereo files anyways, so they're already pre-panned for us. And then we have this little nugget over here. What is this thing? I'm just going to put that on the lead. No, I'm not. That's a mistake. I'll put it right here. And then like I said, we have all these little things. Let's not worry about those for right now. Let's get the main stuff taken care of first. Let's get these vocals. Let's bring these alive. All right. So let me know in the chat if you guys like what kind of music you work on. And if you actually do any recording or mixing yourself, I'm just curious. All right, so let's see what we got going on. Give me them vocals.
I thought I loved you, but then I ate my broccoli.
I'm just gonna bring this up so we can hear it.
I thought I loved you, but then I ate my broccoli. They are green like the sun, they are green like the sea.
I mean, I'm telling you, man, I don't know if it's made for kids or if there's like, you know, there's like, man, there's a lot of musicals that do a lot of there's a lot of like double entendres. Like, you know, it sounds like they're singing about stuff and then it's actually about something else. But without context, I have no idea what the musical is actually about.
They are green like the sun, they are green like the sea.
So the vocals are very woolly, and the mix I have is like a very modern sounding mix. So we got to do a lot of heavy lifting to kind of bring these up.
But then I ate my broccoli. They are green like the sea, they are green like the fun, they are green like...
Yeah, those drums are kind of metal. That's okay. That's how I mix.
They are green like me. I thought I loved you, but then...
We have these cool guitars. I wonder if these might be programmed. I don't know.
Love you, but then I ate my broccoli. When you...
Dude, awesome. Yeah, UR44. The drummer in my old band has one of those, and it sounds pretty good. It does everything you need it to do, and it's pretty stable because, you know, Steinberg made it. So I'm assuming you probably mix and do everything in Cubase too, right, Lucky?
You think your life stinks and this is your part. Throw their crowns in hot steam, be the king of hearts.
Yeti, Opeth is one of my favorites, dude. So, hell yeah. All right. So clearly these vocals need to be brought to life. So let me show you how I do it. This stupid trick has worked for like 10 years for me, and I have some videos on how this works or how to set this up. But basically, you just like crank the top end, and then you have the range set really low. So basically, what we're doing is we're boosting the top end, and then we're setting it so that if it gets too bright, it'll take all that stuff away, and then we can adjust the attack and release times to let the transients go through if we want to make it not feel squashed. But this basically just continuously adds brightness to the vocal. But we have to be careful because there's a lot of room sound in these recorded vocals. So it might bring out a lot of room noise or like buzz or something. So we'll see how this pans out. But check out how much better it'll sound amazing right away. Here we go. So I'll bypass this in a second.
I thought I loved you.
Let me get to the verse.
They are real like the sun. They are real like the sea.
All right, with it.
Like the fun. They are real like me.
Like instantly better, right?
They are real like the sun. They are real like the sea. They are real like the fun. They are real like me. They are real like the sun. They are real like the sea. They are real like the fun.
So I want to give it a little bit of thickness to this voice. So, well, let's compress the hell out of it first. Okay. So I'm using 1176. These are awesome for like aggressive style vocals.
And they are real like me. They are real like the sun. They are real like the sea. They are real like the fun. They are real like me. They are real like the sun. They are real like the sea. They are real like the fun. They are real like me.
So we're starting to get a little like pointy to me. Like the vocals are kind of like. Let me give you a zoom on that. It sounds like that. So we got it. We're gonna have to fix that. EQ is my favorite for that. Let's find it.
Like the sun, they are real like the sea. They are real like the fun.
That. That's that. Get rid of that.
They are real like me. They are real like the sun. They are real like the sea. They are real like the fun. They are real like me. They are real like the sun. They are real like the sea.
A little bit sibilant, so that's why I have that de-esser here. So we're gonna just slap that down.
Like
a little bit of that S's.
Like the sea. They are real like the fun. They are real like me. They are real like the sun. They are real like the sea. They are real like the fun. They are real like me.
And then I always put a limiter just at the end, just to catch anything if something sneaks by that compressor.
They are real like the sun. They are real like the sea. They are real like the fun. They are real like me.
And I'm gonna be a little bit more aggressive with this low band here.
They are real like the sun. They are real like the sea. They are real like the fun. They are real like me.
Cool. There it is. That's the secret. Time for a drink. I probably should like drink those platinum seltzers instead of like a tall boy of a double IPA, because one, it's hot in my studio already, and drinking a beer like that doesn't really help that situation. Like, I don't even want to talk about the amount of sweat that like comes down, that runs down my back. But I'm going to. And two, you know, it's probably good for my old figure, you know, little platinum seltzer instead of like a 400 calorie double IPA.
When you think your life stinks and this is your part, throw their crowns in hot steam, be the king of.
So it's still a little bit sibilant, so it might be too bright at this point.
Of hearts. I thought I loved you, but then when you.
All right, so check this out. Let's try this. Sometimes, like when you can't really get it to sound modern, and there's like a weird top end. Sometimes like a tape saturation just is absolutely magical. Like, so let's try to hit it with this, and I might drop it down to 7.5 IPS, and that's just basically going to take all the top end off. It acts like as a high cut or like a low pass filter.
When you think your life stinks and this is your part, throw their crowns in hot steam, be the king of hearts. I thought I loved you, but then I ate.
Man, and then also mixing musical vocals is always tricky because, you know, it's like usually vocals need to be like a lot louder than you would mix a song.
Think your life stinks and this is your part. Throw their crowns in hot steam, be the king of hearts.
All right, what's driving me nuts is how dry it is. So let's do like a bunch of reverbs and stuff. I do a lot when it comes to like vocal effects. First thing I like to do is add a little bit of grit to the vocal. Just kind of helps to define its place in the mix. And so I have it actually running through this crazy distortion plugin. Let me see if I can. I have to actually scroll down to it. So I use Devil Lock by Sound Toys, this thing. This thing is like crazy aggressive, but it has a cool vibe to it. And if you blend it in really quietly with, like you layer it in parallel with vocal, it can give it a lot of thickness and aggression, and it help make the vocal very clear and easy to understand like the entire time.
They are real like the sun, they are real like the sea, they are real.
So you can hear it's like already, but it's a little bit distorted. So we want to back off. We don't want it that loud.
They are real like the fun.
Ryan, what's up, my man? Good to see you, homie.
They are real like the sun, they are real like the sea, they are real like the
See, like
fun.
right here is a nice middle ground.
The fun, they are real like me.
All right, now let's make it wider. So I use another Sound Toys plugin called Microshift. Ryan, what's going on tonight, man? Talk to me. Microshift is basically like a chorus effect. Are you working on your new song, man? All right, that's way too much. We don't want him to sound like he's in like some psychedelic tunnel.
They are real like the sun, they are real like the sea, they are real like the fun, they are real like me.
Cool. All right. There's that. So what's awesome about this track is it happens to be 120 beats per minute, which is what the default is on Cubase. So I don't even have to, like, I forgot to set the tempo and it was right. The first time ever in my life that has happened.
They are real like the sun, they are real like.
So I tend to use quarter note delays, eighth note ping pong, and then I have like some crazy delays that I like to use also that where the timing is like a 16th note on one side and a quarter note on the other, maybe a triplet quarter note on the other. And I mean, that's just to kind of throw the sound around and give it some space and volume, make it sound larger than life. But you don't want to notice it. So if you start noticing a delay, then it's too loud.
They are real like the sun, they are real like the sea.
Well, Ryan, I will say you came to the right one, because this song is about making broccoli. Like, no joke, listen.
I love you, but then I ate my broccoli.
I thought I loved you, but then I ate my broccoli. Dude, you guys have, when this musical drops, you guys all need to go and just share the hell out of it. It would make this composer's, like, it would make his day.
I love you, but then I ate my when you think your life stinks and this is your part.
You know what? I feel like the vocals need like a slap delay or something. But let's put in this reverb first and see see what we got going on. So I like to put a plate and a hall reverb together. The plate kind of just does the vocal sound. Like it just like, that's what I hear when I hear vocals. Like I want to hear plate reverb, and then the hall gives it like another dimension.
Throw their crowns in hot steam, be the king of hearts. I thought I loved you, but then I ate.
Yeah, I think we need to do some cool, like, slap type delay. One of my favorites for that is Sound Toys again. So let me take any of these like verse vocals and let's put, check this out. What is it called? Primal Tap, maybe? Yeah, Primal Tap. This is a cool plugin. Damn right, broccoli's important. I love broccoli. It's making me hungry. So I'm gonna drink my dinner tonight instead. But check out this,
They really like the sun, they really like the sea.
it just has a cool vibe to it. And I don't know what, like how they do it, but it just sounds cool to me.
See, they really like the fun, they really like me. They really like the sea, they really like the fun, they really like me. They really like the sun, they really.
I'm just trying to find something that's kind of like a slap delay.
They really like the sea.
And they have all these like crazy presets. Like this thing is still just running away on me.
They really like the fun, they really like me. They
Drew's
really
closet.
like the sun, they really like the sea. They really like the fun, they really like
Close.
me.
Man, I feel like a lot of these like could give you like an acid flashback. Yo, Volley, what's up, my man? Welcome to the show, homie.
They really like the sun, they really like the
We're trying to find a cool like slap delay to go with this wacky song. Is what the goal is right now. Dude, Sound Toys plugins just have like more vibe than any plugin ever. I don't know what they do to make them sound so cool, but they just, all of them just, they sound awesome, man. Lo-fi slap. This might be in the right direction. Let's adjust the wet. What is going on here? Oh, here's the mix.
Like the sun, they really like the sea. They really like the fun, they really like me.
And then you could do this freeze button, which sounds like Cubase just crashed, but it didn't. I don't know. This plugin's cool, man.
They really like the sun.
All right. I'm digging this.
They really like the sea.
Let's see how it sounds in the actual mix now. We just needed something to kind of get these vocals, wake them up a little bit, you know?
They really like the sun. They really like the sea. They really like the fun. They really like me.
So Volley, I don't know if you knew this, but this track is actually a song off of a musical. So pretty cool.
I love you, but then I ate my broccoli.
And it's about broccoli. So let me copy this over to the other tracks, because I'm kind of digging how it sounds. Actually, you know what? Let's just do the thing, and we'll just put it on the main vocal track and just have it there always. And let's put it in front for right now.
I thought I loved you, but then I ate my broccoli. They really like the sun, they really like the sea.
Check this out. Look at this phone call. I don't know what it is, and oh, I hope you guys can see it. Should I answer that? is kind of scary. Those weren't English letters. I think the mafia's after me, guys. I'm not gonna get off of this live stream because if I get abducted, then someone will see it.
Like the sea, they are really like the fun, they are really like me.
See, like when you start live streaming, people start noticing you. You get calls for like that are in like Japanese letters or something. I don't even know what characters those were. But I'm ignorant, so.
I thought I loved you, but then I ate my broccoli.
Sounding pretty good. The vocals are sitting much better. Before they were really kind of struggling. Let's get rid of that. Nobody wants that in there. So yeah.
When you think your life stinks and this is your part, throw the
I mean, it's a little loud here. Let's just dial that back.
When you think your life stinks and this is your part, throw the crowns in hot steam, be the king of hearts. I thought I loved you, but then I ate my broccoli.
Man, this song is a trip. I'll just say that. Pretty wild. What do you guys think of it so far? You know what? You're going to go to bed and you'll start singing the song, I bet.
I thought I loved you, but then I ate my broccoli. When you think your life stinks and this is your part.
So I think in mastering, the reverbs and everything will start gluing together. So I'm not too concerned about it sounding a little bit separated right now. But I might have to come back and do something. And maybe I need to bump this delay up a little bit more to give it a little bit more vibe or something. I don't know.
I thought I loved you, but then I ate my broccoli.
I mean, Here, I'm going to show you my favorite part. And it's the fact that the piano comes in like a 30-second note early. Listen for it. It's my favorite part in the whole song. All right, yeah. That. I love that. I absolutely love that, and I'm sure there's like a ton of people that absolutely hate that. Listen one more time. It's my favorite part. Oh, it's so good. And there's definitely people that think that that's a mistake. Polly, you're funny, man. I miss you, dude. We gotta kick it sometime soon. Like this time last year, we were all hanging out, I feel like.
They're my superfood.
Oops, I shouldn't have unmuted everything. That was a mistake. Because I have like this track. That is the original mix. So here, let's hear the original. Actually, no one's heard this yet.
Thought I loved you, but then I ate my broccoli.
So this is with those Groove Agent drums.
I thought I loved
No. Give me my get good drums. Could you imagine if this dude wrote progressive like metal music? It'd be so incredible. Maybe I'll just like tell him to listen to like Between the Buried and Me and say write music like this from your perspective on how you think it should sound. And I'd love to hear what comes out.
When I touch the stock, I feel my muscles burn.
Sorry, let me bring the rest of the tracks up. Oh man, where is it? Where are the rest of my songs? Stupid Cubase. Like I can't bring this up. What is going on? There it is. Okay.
When I bite my tongue, I'm as strong as the hawk. I thought I loved you, but then
I feel like those guitars need to come up, man. This is not. We're not rocking out enough.
my broccoli. I thought I loved you, but then I ate my broccoli. I thought I loved you, but then I ate.
Yeah, it's a banger, man. I'm telling you. Oops.
I thought I loved you, but then I ate my broccoli.
All right, cool. Let's main vocals are good. Let's get these background vocals in there. Dude, I know. It's a group chant right before the ending breakdown.
I thought I loved you.
Where is it?
Broccoli. I thought I loved you, but then I ate my broccoli.
I'm digging that. Got like a soul singer in there. I'm trying to think of what my favorite vegetable is. I never thought I would ever be talking about favorite vegetables and which vegetables go harder in music than others. You know, I'm kind of a green pepper, broccoli kind of guy, you know? I don't know. You don't want to be my friend, though, when I eat a bunch of that. All right, let's get these. Here are my vocals. All right, let's get my harmonies in good shape. So I had already preemptively ran all this crap. So again, here's my trademark vocal sound. So with like harmonies, I tend to really scoop out the lows a lot more and just keep them brighter. So that's, you know, it's more of like a texture. It really kind of depends on the song. If we want it to feel like a choir, which this kind of is, maybe I should leave a little bit more of the low end in. It kind of gives it more of like a room thing feel. Man, it almost sounds like these aren't real people singing. It sounds like he has like a vocal like VST that he's like playing. He's a super creative person, so I wouldn't put it past him to do something like that. All right, I'm also gonna put a 2A, LA 2A after it. I just want it to like smooth everything out. Right? Doesn't it kind of sound like a synthetic vocal? I don't know. Got my Irish terms mixed up. So what do you guys? So Volley and Ryan, what are you guys up to, man? Like, you guys are probably. Ryan, I'm sure you're working on another song. You're working on more music. What about you, Volley? What are you up to, man? Last time I checked, you were doing some mixing. Rob, what's up, man? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in here. Just finished flying. Okay, maybe so you do small commercial, right? Like me and like 9 of my homies would go fly somewhere, right? Is that correct? Because I'm very curious about the ventilation system on like a 737. Like this just got real serious right now. Like the live stream is on pause. Volley's here and he's an expert. I need to ask you a question. Do we got HEPA filters on commercial like planes? So if I go fly from DC back to the Midwest and I wear my mask, like is that filter actually going to be taking out all the virus and crap in the air? Or is it all just recirculated? It has to go through a filter. Like people say it doesn't, but there's no way. It has to be recirculated. But yeah, let me know. I'm very curious. And if that's like too much information that for a live stream, then send me a text or a message. All right. These vocals are breaking up. Whoa, time out. Okay, hold up. This live stream can be paused for a bit. I didn't know you fly helicopters too, because I have a good friend of mine that is a Marine that was a helicopter pilot and did a bunch of tours all over the place. So I might have to hit you up if that's the case. I thought you flew smaller planes, but all right, sorry. Turning into a nerd right now. So that's that limiter ruining the song. I'm going to put a tape saturation on it. I think this is going to be the right move. Just like the lead vocal. Let's put the IPS to 5.5. Take that top end. It's too... I don't know, it's a weird, it's like unbalanced or something. That just sounds so much better to me.
I love you, but then I ate my broccoli. I thought I loved you, but then I ate my broccoli. The sun, they are real like the sea.
Man.
I love you, but then I ate my...
Dude, do you need a separate license for all this stuff? Like... Okay. Oh, sorry. I gotta catch up. Okay. So, isn't much. You're in a tube breathing the same air. Yeah. No, I figured that much. But what I was curious... So does it not go through some sort of like filtration system? Like it has to. All right. Yeah. Okay, cool. And I'm assuming or hoping that the filtration is like HEPA level, something that can take out something as small as a virus, which is like a micron, right? Half a micron. That MERV like 15 or whatever it is, filtration system.
Oh, I love you, but then I ate my broccoli. I thought I loved you, but then I ate my broccoli. They are real like the sun, they are real like the sea, they are real like the fun, they are real like me. They are real.
I think if you were high and listened to this song, like, your world would just end or something.
They are real like the sun, they are real like the sea, they are real like the fun, they are real like me. I thought I loved you.
All right, let's make these vocals even bigger. So we'll add this micro shift thing that just does magic for width. Yeah, I figured they wouldn't like get into the details. I did some looking myself just out of my own curiosity because I'm a weirdo like that. And it's hard to find the filtration efficiency in those types of vehicles. Because it like the better the filter, like the stronger the blower has to be in the air circulator. Right? I don't know. There's just more things that can go wrong, I guess. So I just know it's something my mom always said, like, oh, you're going to go on an airplane and then breathe in all that air. It's just everybody's air that's already been breathed and all this stuff. And it's like, well, I'm pretty sure it's filtered out to some degree, but probably not very good. I think we're squeezing it a little too much, but I think that sound is not the compressor. I feel like it's I think it's that weird, like the way the vocals. I think it's generated, man. It doesn't sound real to me. Like it definitely works in the context of the music, but when you listen to it solo, it sounds like they're not real. Yeah, that's just the sound of it. Because to me, it sounds like it's being too like compressed. But that's just the sound of these like vocals. Oh, dude, Volley, that's amazing. So you guys can read. I forgot I put the chat up in the, in the live stream, so I'm not gonna read it to everybody. But I'll have to follow him. That's amazing. Yeah, we could definitely rate his stream. I will. I definitely will, man. That's cool. I haven't done a raid yet because I do this like restream thing where I have multiple platforms all going at once, but I know I can do it. So I'll just log into Twitch and then we'll go raid that channel. That's awesome. Hollywood Rebellion. Cool, man. Thanks for the heads up. That's awesome. That's so cool. So how do you guys know each other? That would be awesome. Count me in, dude. Wherever you need me, I'm in. I love collaborating with people. So let's do another Sound Toys plugin. And I'm going to save this session because I have a bad tendency to not save things and then they crash and then my heart breaks.
Like the sun, they are real like the sea. They are real like the fun. They are real like me. I thought I love you, but that is my trouble.
So here's this crazy plate reverb.
I thought I love you, but that is not.
Like another reason why Sound Toys is the best, dude. Like it just sounds so good. Dude, Volley, you and I need to hang out more on Twitch because you know all these cool people and I like cool people and I want to meet them too, man. That's awesome. Breaking Benjamin. Weren't they from my area? Weren't they like a Milwaukee band? Like Wisconsin or something? I feel like they had to be. Maybe I'm thinking of some other band. Dude, Twitch is a gold mine. Oh, Pennsylvania? I'm definitely thinking of someone else. Who am I thinking of? There's a band from Kenosha that was really big. It'll come to me in a second. If you guys haven't heard of this plugin, this is like some sketchy one from Waves. And normally it's bad. But if you just put it on the early reflections, it's really, really cool for adding, like, putting something into a room. So, like, check this out. I gotta bypass this plate reverb. You never hear this, but check this out. Right? Not with it. It just puts it inside of like a wooden room. So just if you just do, like I said, just early reflections, it's kind of a cool thing when you're trying to get it a little bit wider without sounding fake. So like if you use a stereo enhancer or delays or something, it can sound weird. But this little trick, I use this a lot when I'm trying to play something. God, dude, I gotta get, you know what? I should get Billy Decker on the live show. I should. I've been doing interviews recently, Volley. I don't know if you've caught any of those. And I think that would be a really cool thing to do. And I bet he'd be down. I don't know. I will see. I won't be allowed to drink beer. I'll have to drink rye with him. See, now this is starting to sound like a chorus of people. Let's dig out some of these low mids. Bothering the hell out of me. Let's dial that back. Just give that snare a little bit more room. Dude, we should do a 3-person, like, you, me, Billy Decker. I can send you guys a link and literally just drag and bring you right into my like restream thing, and then we can put all your handles for Twitch or whatever, so people can see everything, and then we can just, I don't know, talk about some cool stuff. Let me know. Hit me up. But then I ate my broccoli. 3-way. Hell yeah. Is it stuck in your head yet? Is it? I bet it is. You think your life stinks and this is your part. Throw their crowns in hot steam. Be the king of hearts. Okay, I want to get to the solo, and then I'm logging off for tonight. But I want to hear some crazy organs. It kind of has like a, I don't know. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's going down. Here it is. That walk-in bass line. Dude, that synth's got to go way up. This thing, it's so cool. I don't know what it is, but I love this. Let me bring that in. And you know what it's asking for? It's asking for like a sick delay on it. I already have it, but I want more. I put a quarter note on it too. Give it a little length. Actually, what I find is like a dotted quarter note is awesome for adding length to something. But you can't be too loud, otherwise it just sounds dumb. I feel my muscle. When I touch the stalk, I'm gonna put a quarter note in there too, because why not? We're gonna get some crazy stuff happening. When I touch the stalk, I feel my muscles burn. When I bite my tongue, I'm as strong as the hawk. I thought I loved you. I'm gonna automate this up because this is a cool part. If you dissected the composition, it's pretty incredible how he does all this. You got that breakdown? Thought I love you, but then I ate my broccoli.
I thought I loved you, but then I ate my broccoli.
It's a banger. That is a banger. With that, I'm going to call it quits for tonight, everybody. So I'm going to go eat my broccoli and yeah. So if you guys like this kind of thing, definitely check out my YouTube channel. I just hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm super, super pumped about it. It's youtube.com/RaytonProductions. I also run a Facebook group. It's basically a supportive, cool music creator, producer group. It's a safe space where we all talk about music, share the latest things going on in the industry, tips and tricks, all this fun stuff. Check that out too. It's called the Home Studio Fast Track. It's on Facebook. It's a good time. A lot of good discussions happen there. If you have questions, everybody's super supportive. We have a lot of heavy hitters that are kind of lurking in there. So they'll chime in every once in a while, but it's definitely something you should check out if you like this or if you make music yourself. And with that, I will see you guys next week, and I will be interviewing two incredible musicians that make music even more, I don't know, wacky, whimsical than what we heard tonight. Do not miss it. It's going to be a good time, and I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and I will see you on the next show. Next week, 8 p.m. Eastern, every week. All right, guys. See you later.